Welcome back to the lecture, guys. In this lecture we are going to understand how you create a Git repository on your local system, or in other words, if I have to say, how do you create a local repository, right? So what I'm going to do over here is I have opened my Git bash terminal, which we have downloaded in the previous session, and I'm going to actually create a first folder. So if I do an ls right now, I'm at the root level right now, called as myapp. That's it. So I've created this directory called as myapp on my local system, but via the git bash terminal. The next thing, guys, is what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this particular directory using cd command, which we learned in the last class. So I'm going to write cd myapp, and if I do an ls right now, you can see there's no file in it. It's an empty directory. Also, is this a Git repository? Think for a moment and tell me whether it is a Git repository or not. This is not a Git repository. This is an empty directory right now. We want to convert it into a Git repository. In order to convert into a Git repository, I'm going to use the command which is called as git init. Now, git init basically stands for git initialization. All the git commands, whatever the stuff you want to do on your repository, from creating a repository, adding files into the staging areas, committing, creating branches, tagging, etc., you need to apply git first, and then comes the command. Okay, so this is what we are trying to do. We are trying to create a git repository. If I'm trying to create a git repository, I'm going to do git init. Init basically stands for initialization. And you know that when you are doing a git init, what happens? A .git folder is created. When I do ls-a, you will see that there is a .git folder which has been created over here. Also, guys, you can see that there is something which is called as master written over here. Now, some of you guys might think that master branch is created when you do a git init. Actually, it's not true. Master branch only comes into an existence when you actually do the first commit. Only then your branch come into an existence. Okay, so this is how you create a Git repository. Go ahead and on your local system create a Git repository and see whether you're able to see the .git folder or not. In case of any doubts, feel free to reach out to me. With that said, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. See you guys in the next lecture.